I picked up Revo Koss at the end of last month, and he's just been kind of awkwardly sitting off to the side, waiting to be reviewed. He sat there during multiple days of 25 days of suggestions until I found some new cars who I decided to review before him. And then it was back to him sitting over off to the side, and now it's been almost a month, and now I've finally gotten around to reviewing him. People in my comments are already comparing this to the time that I waited several months to review Miguel Camino and just was not able to, but you guys clearly don't remember the fact that I got Chris Rostovsky with Yellow Flag last Christmas and didn't review her until the beginning of May. I think that one is significantly worse. I've been busy all month with 25 days of suggestions, and that's why I was never able to get around to Revo's review, but honestly, another part of it is I feel like he's just kind of a boring release. I think he's easily the least interesting of all the new Salt Flats racers, and while I do like him, now that the newness of him being a new character has sort of worn off, I don't know, I just think he's not as interesting as people originally thought he was. Revo was one of the first new characters for On the Road revealed thanks to his color changer, and it's been a while. Color changer came out back over the summer. I feel like there really isn't all that much that I can say about this diecast that I didn't already say when I reviewed his color changer. Aside from a few strange things, as you see, for whatever reason, the color changer is a far more show-accurate toy than the regular diecast of Revo is. Let's talk about that. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Revo Koss from the 2022 Cars on the Road diecast line, part of course, the regular 2022 main line. So, you know, we're reviewing Revo. It's a real review Koss, if you will. You won't? I'm sorry, then. We've got Revo's artwork here, which we already saw for his color changer, of course, new for 2022. Taking a look at all these guys on the back, except for Greebles. Hopefully I can pick him up soon. Now, let's, of course, get old Revo here out of the package. Revo, of course, in model is pretty similar to Junior Moon. Or, sorry, not Junior Moon, River Scott. But with quite a few notable changes. They have the same general shape and the same sort of window design on the back. But Revo here doesn't have the fenders that River has, and he also doesn't have this sort of outcropping area, and of course he has some modifications that make him completely different, but it seems that Revo's mold, or his animation model in the show, was probably modified off of River's, but if you didn't already notice, it's time I point out the very strange inaccuracy with this car. In the show, as you can see on the artwork, these flames on the front of Revo are painted purple. Same is true for the color changer, but for whatever reason on the diecast, they're blue. I don't know how this happened. Maybe in an earlier version of the show, they were supposed to be blue instead, and then they changed them last minute. Maybe it's just a mistake, you know, maybe they got the notes and somebody messed up by saying, yeah, the front's supposed to be blue, when in the show it was purple. I don't know, I just think it's very odd. Honestly, I don't know what I prefer, but yeah, it is more accurate to the show for it to be purple instead of blue. I don't know what happened there. The model between the color changer and the regular diecast are quite different, actually. This one has quite a bit more shape to it. It's a bit thinner. And he also has a completely different mouth and eye expression, which is really nice. And I honestly prefer this expression to the color changer's expression, which is quite a bit more generic. It's just odd that, again, the coloration isn't accurate. It's so funny that the color changer, right, has more accurate colors. That's so odd. And the color changer came out first by quite a few months. Obviously, the length of design and the design process of the two are completely different, but still worth noting. We have the exhaust pipes on the side, which look pretty cool. I like how they're sort of, these sort of have like bands on them to make it look like they're attached on. River actually does have these on the side. They're just much more subtle and more so a part of his base. So you can see that Revo got his really souped up. Of course, we have the white wheels, which if you've seen basically any of my recent reviews, you'd know I'm really not a fan of. That's another reason why I sort of prefer the color changer. it just doesn't give off the effect of these cars driving on salt. If they wanted to do that, they should have done something closer to what they did with the mud racers, the ice racers, the beach racers, and Griswold when it comes to putting other environmental elements onto wheels of cars. But nope, we just get fully off-white, which looks especially bad for someone like Revo, where you could see the front of his wheels. At the number 115 on the side, 312071 there. 115 on the roof, 115 on the back with MCL written under it. His license plate is whited out, which is pretty funny. Now on the other side, I wonder what's going to be on it. I bet you it's going to say 115 again. Let's find out. And there is a look at the base, which is, of course, also fully a salty off-white. So yeah, don't really know how to feel about this one, since the color changer has more accurate colors, but I like a lot of what this diecast does better. I like the mold better, I like the expression better, I definitely don't like the wheels better or the inaccurate color better, but you know, if we could somehow mix these two together to get the perfect Revo diecast, we would have had the perfect Revo diecast if they hadn't messed up with the colors here and if they had made some better decisions with the wheel colors. But I don't know, this guy is still pretty cool. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'm sorry that it took me a month to review this guy. Don't worry, okay? Charlie Checker here, he'll be reviewed in 2 days. It's fine. But why is he in, like, the King's blister? Do you see that? What is with that? Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.